Alright, BobalosRex here, and we got the new patch announced today. Now, I got some other stuff in the works, but we gotta read this, and I'm posting this right off the get. The War Within, get a look at the legacy of Arathor. So we knew the name from yesterday, but let's get into it. Take your adventures further in the legacy of Arathor, our next content update. You'll amp up the challenge and Overcharged delves, get a helping hand in the new combat assistant and single button assistant, and more. Alright, look at this background. New Arathi Highlands campaign. Interesting. It is taking us to the area of the next expansion in a way. While attention has been focused on Kazogar, a new storm is brewing in the Arathi Highlands. Tensions are rising between the Horde and Alliance. There you go! All them people! So mad! There you go, Horde and Alliance, look at that. There you go. Join Farron and Daneth. We read about this in the short story. Join Farron and Daneth as they attempt to quell the rising tide of hostility between the two factions in a new multi-quest campaign. Now, here's what's interesting, right? This says new Arathi campaign. So you're like, this is the main campaign of the patch, right? Usually in the 0.7s, they don't tell us the main campaign quests. Because if you remember the questline before Undermine, the Lingering Shadows, they didn't have that testable. The testable questline was the Kirin Tor one, which didn't have a lot to it. But this one, just remember, this may not be the main quest, the storyline that this is the main storyline they're gonna say, but I think there's gonna be something else in this patch that leads into the next patch. Remember that. Though, you know what? With this patch announcing without the next patch being announced with it, I'm wrong about that. I thought it was going to be this patch and the next patch announced together. But I think this supports some of my theories. Alright. Hostilities between the two factions in a new multi-quest campaign. You'll get to experience this new 2-chapter storyline, 2 chapters, with branching viewpoints for each faction as you play through. This could be the start of the next patch, like the 0.2 storyline like they do, but I'm not so sure. Players receive a few new rewards for their effort. Alliance, Stromgarde Tabard, Horde, Maghar Tabard. And then Shoulder Transmog inspired by Farron's own Podrons, that's cool. Read and listen to Heartlands before you head into Arathi Highlands. Alright. Heartlands. Listen. Some people, I know, I just read a comment. I know this makes you think we're not going to see the Haranir. No. We're going to the Heartlands. Alright. I still believe we're going down. I'm not giving up hope. It's looking rough. I know how it's looking. But this is for midnight. This is set up for midnight. Now go lore walking with Lorewalker Cho. Now this is interesting. Let's see what this is. Players level 10 and above can speak with Lorewalker Cho in either Stormwind, Orgrimmar, or Dornogal for a renewed questing experience. You'll step back through iconic lore moments in Azeroth with both previous quests and a few new ones. Yo, is this that thing Taliesin's been going on, Curator mode? There are 3 available repeatable quest chains. Oh. Oh? Wait. Meet the Ethereals. Meet the Ethereals. Travel to Netherstorm to fight Dementius. Meet up with Illyria and Locust Walker and Legion. And head into Shadowlands to meet the Brokers and gain access to Tajavesh. You'll also meet up with Venari. Oh! This sounds interesting. I wonder what this is. Do you go to each of the expansions and do quests there that leads to these? Or what is this? This is interesting. I can't wait to test this. I hope this is up right away. Let's see. Let's keep reading. Experience Alatat's storyline. Learn more about the Blade of the Black Empire and Legion. So play a priest. They're gonna give non-priest the priest experience, right? See how Xalatath gained her body in BFA and go back in time to the Black Empire to experience Xalatath's encounter with the old gods. Midnight prep or the point 2 prep. Like I said, we're sitting at the point 2 cusp. This is it. What are we doing? Experience Xalatath's storyline and face the past with Arthas. Oh, interesting. Return to Stratholme for a condensed version of the choline, feel the stinging cold of betrayal and wrath of the Lich King, and confront old memories as you step into the role of the Lich King as he faces down the heroes of Azeroth. While lore walking, you won't be able to undertake any other quests, but you'll be able to exit at any time you like and return to Lorewalker Cho. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what this is actually going to look like, but it sounds interesting. Overcharged Delves. Here we go. Things are about to become even more dangerous in Delves for you and Brand. We're introducing a new Delve-specific affix to 6 Delves to push you to new feats of heroism and to earn more shiny loot. Mid-track. We'll see. Craigval's Wrath, Skittering Breach, the Spiral Weave. 2 good ones. 2 good ones, I think. But man, wait, is the Spiral... The one I like, the Dread Pit. I love the Dread Pit. Nightfall Sanctum, Fungal Folly, and Side Street Sluice. Side Street Sluice is good. Alright, so I like this. You'll engage with rare new enemies, more traps, and unlock traits in a new trait tree specific to Overcharged Delves. Selecting the right traits can turn the tides of traps and make them more beneficial rather than detrimental to your progress. Interesting. Interesting what they're doing with Delves, because remember they're doing a seasonal rewards refresh in Season 3. New additional rewards. Titan Disc Belt. Any Titan stuff leads us down. Alright, hey, I like this. Unlock the Titan Disc Belt at the start of the event and upgrade it through the weekly quest. Oh, it's an event. It's an event. It's an event. It's gonna be an event. New mount, Overcharged Mech Suit. There's our new mech suit. New gear, more Delves currency that you cannot trade. Still, for a second you could, and we stopped it. New UI options, combat assistant and single button assistant. So this is the big video yesterday. I'm gonna make a whole video on this, but we'll just read this real quick. Combat assistant is a new feature coming in the game that highlights the recommended ability based on resources and the situation. Okay, so this is just combat assistant. This feature is designed to help new players who are trying to figure out a new specialization, or those looking for additional guidance and the ability they should use without the need to turn to third-party outs or outside guides. This new feature is configured as an additional option that is part of the base UI to assist you with damage rotation no matter what specialization you're using. That's good. So there's single button mode, there's one button mode, and then there's, hey, we're gonna highlight what you want to use. The glow, ooh, shiny. Click this. That's good. In addition, a single button assistant can be used to cast the next recommended ability in the sequence. This assistant is designated to have a small additional global cooldown added between abilities, so it is still useful for learning new skills, aiding those who are looking for additional help, or for those who want to experience the story or game on a more casual basis. It will also detect when an area effect, spell, or multi-target ability should be used. Huge. Most people may switch to this and just have a good time and not do the single button mode. For the people who want the single button mode, why not, man? It ain't me. It's not for me, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt me. Both of these new options should aid in lowering the barrier for entry for new players or players looking to explore new characters in a way that's meaningful to them. As with the new cooldown manager added in 11.1.5 content, it will continue to evolve over time. Good. Looking to improve. I guess we found our new tier set, baby! Look what's up! There it is. There's the recolors. Later during the content cycle, okay, so this is going to be towards the end, we'll be bringing back the Greedy Emissary event. During this event, you'll be able to encounter even more of those devious greedy emissaries. So Diablo, it's the greedy emissaries, basically Diablo. Stormwind, Ogremar, Dornogal, and Undermine for new diabolical rewards, including a mount you won't want to miss, some truly iconic rewards, including recolors of classic Clear 2 armor sets for your character. Well, it's not recolors of classic Tier 2. It's recolors of new Tier 2. So we got Red Judgment. That thing looks demonic. Alright. We got Gold, Dragonstalker, Red, Arcanist. Ooh, that DK set like that looks really good. And then we got... Oh! That's not even the one color. There's another color of all these sets. There's more colors of these sets, because this isn't the other... We saw a third version of this set now. This is the third color of this set we've seen. Yo! This one is alright. We got that. Ooh. Storm Raid. Oh, dude. Black Wrath. That's sick. That is so good looking. Look at that. Storm Rage looking good. Look at the... They really went with like a orange or like black over here. Like this orangey. Well, I don't know what you'd call that. Okay, this is the good... I like this color of Bloodfang. This is an upred version of the one color. Yep, they're going for the black, and then we got red, orange. Dude, this is good. This is good. I really like this. Alongside this event, we're also providing a collector's bounty buff, which will aid players in the hunt for legacy loot by increase... Yo! What? Alongside this event, we are providing a collector's bounty buff, which will aid players in the hunt for legacy loot by increasing drops in legacy content throughout Azeroth. We'll share more details when you are closer to its release. So when they do the Greedy Emissary event, it is the collector's event. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna be farming old dungeons. This will be the time to farm Shadowlands and stuff. Because if they're increasing drops, maybe it's higher chance for mounts. Because more drops, basically. And then slip into Turbulent Timeways with Battle for Azeroth. Yo, BFA time walking, about time. This should have been in Dragonflight, but here we are. We're finally here. During this update cycle, we're refreshing Turbulent Timeways with the addition of Battle for Azeroth in the rotation. This event will span 6 weeks, beginning and ending with Battle for Azeroth. 6 weeks! So they'll have a new mount. Yo, I think I see a mount there. Are we finally getting it? Week 1, Battle. Week 2, Miss. Week 3, Burning Crusade. Week 4, Warlords of Draenor. Week 5, Legion. Week 6, BFA. We'll have 6 new time-walking dungeons for players to undertake. Atal Dazar, Freehold, King's Rest, Shrine of Storm, Temple of Serthralis, and Wakerest Manor. All good ones. I like all these. Players can also shop at a new Battle for Azeroth vendor that can be found in the harbors of Borealis and Dazar Lore. You can get the fucking dragon! Wait. This is the Turbulent Timeway mount? Master the Timeways and you can earn the new Chrono Corsair Skywriting mount and more. Yo, if this is the Turbulent Timeway mount, Turbulent Timeway... Technically 4, but I'm going to call it 3, maybe. We'll see what I'm calling it. But yeah, dude, Turbulent Timeways. I think this is 4, right? The first one didn't have a mount. Or, well, it's the third mount. We had the Raid, the B, and now this. This is good. We'll share more details about these events and more in the coming weeks. In the meantime, we'll be able to head to the public test realm. Okay, let's talk about this recap real quick. New Arathi Highlands campaign. Interesting. Didn't hear any Paladin stuff. It's about Heartlands. So they're like, okay, so we're tapping in this story in Heartlands. Good. There's still some other stuff in Heartlands. Because here, let's pull up Heartlands. Over here. It's the one. All I know is this was set up in that audiobook. And it's going to be interesting for... This explains why Farron is away. Right? Because when we saw Nightfall, they're like, we're doing this while the queen is away. And I'm like, what? Or they describe something. The group is reminiscent of a previous group that popped up when a queen was away. So it was thought like, yo, Farron's away doing something. That's why this group is popping up. And it does seem to be the case. So she's hanging out. She's returning home to the Arathi Highlands. And I think this is cool. I think this is going to be very interesting. But I think this is a side story, personally. But, so we have this new campaign. It's going to be a couple of chapters campaign. There may be another campaign that they're not going to talk about, but I don't know. Then you got lore walking mode for leveling, which is going to be very interesting, but I'm going to need more testing on that. Overcharged Delve seems to be an event, but they may take this event and bring it forward into the new season. Then that's going to have some rewards itself. They're bringing in combat assist and single button assist. Then we got another event, the Greedy Emissary, the Diablo Goblins popping up in WoW, dropping new colors of tier 2 and a new mount. And then you have Turbulent Timeways 4 with a new mount. And BFA Time Walking, which itself is going to have new mounts on the vendors. So get your Time Warp badges ready. And I'll be testing this on the PTR as soon as the PTR is up. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.